What is up, my fellow jewelers? Today we are making this. Oh, look at it. I love how, how it moves. Can I tell you, I was having a pretty crappy moment, and the moment I finished this necklace, my day just got a lot brighter. I swear that jewelry is so therapeutic and I love it. I am so excited to show you how to do it. Now, just a disclaimer, I feel like I've lost my mind today, and so there were a couple materials I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. So go to the description below and it'll have all the material you're gonna need to make this necklace. And also, I want to see your guys' creation. If you watch my videos and you make jewelry, go to my Facebook channel and put pictures of your creations that have been inspired by my jewelry making. And so if there's pieces you've made because of my jewelry videos, I want to see them. I want to see your creation. I want to celebrate with you what you've done. And so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that bell to get notifications, but let's get started. So this is what you're gonna need to make this necklace. You're gonna need your tools, always your tools. I have my electrician cutter tools. You can have your regular jewelry cutter tools. I have my round nose pliers, my long nose pliers. For the material, you're gonna need 15 beads. These are about 12 millimeters. You can do much bigger. I've done much bigger before, and it's a really cute necklace. You can do smaller, whatever you want. But these are the beads I have. There's 15 of them. I also have 5 head pins, 2 crimping beads, 2 split rings. Now you can do split rings or you can do jump rings, whatever one you want. I have a lobster clasp, and then I have 2 toggles. Now these are usually clasp, and they have another piece that goes with it to get through the hole. But I actually buy toggles for putting the beads with the chain and stuff. And so I have my 2 round toggle pieces, and then I have chain. It's about 15 inches. Depending on how tall you are or how big your neck is, you can adjust the chain size, but I have about 15 inches worth of chain. So let's get started making this beautiful necklace. I'm going to grab my head pin, and I am going to take my first bead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my head pin on one end. I'm going to take my cutter tool. You're going to need a big loop, okay? Just telling you. And so I left a big, amount of wire. You're going to need a big loop because you're going to be putting it in between these 2 beads. And so I'm going to get my round nose pliers. I'm going to bend it back at a 90-degree angle. So do you see that? I've been about a 90-degree angle. So do you see that? I bent about a 90-degree angle. And then because I want it bigger, you can tell that on your round nose pliers, there's a bigger end and a smaller end. This is just to help you make a different size loop. So for the bigger end, you're gonna make a bigger loop. So I'm gonna put my wire right at the very end of this round nose pliers. And then I'm gonna start curling it in. Do you see that? See how I curled it in? And I'm gonna go down more on the wire, and I'm gonna curl and curl until I have a loop. So do you see? I have a bigger loop. I usually like making small loops, but I made a bigger loop so it can fit in between these 2 beads. And now I'm gonna go to my next 2 beads, and I'm gonna take my other head pin, and I'm gonna put 2 beads on here. So I'm gonna do 1 bead, I'm gonna do 2 beads. So then now I'm going to, again, cut a lot. I'm gonna not cut a lot, and I'm going to leave it for a bigger loop, and I'm going to bend a 90-degree angle. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to make my loop, and see it's a lot bigger. I have a big loop. Okay, so now I am going to get my head pin and put all 3 beads in there. And so you always want to make sure that all 3 of these beads can fit on this head pin. And so I'm putting all 3 beads on the head pin, and it's a little big. I'm gonna just cut just a little bit, not much. I'm gonna cut just, oh my goodness, a smidge. Do you see this? Do you see I cut like barely anything? I'm just gonna cut just a little bit, and then I'm gonna make my big loop. So I'm gonna do a 90-degree angle. I'm going to put it down towards the end of my round nose pliers, and I am going to make a big loop. So see, I made a big loop. And make sure there's no gap. You don't want a gap because you don't want it to have the wire come out from underneath of it when you put it through the wire. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did here. I'm going to do 2 and 1 again. So go ahead and do that. Do your two beads on the head pin and your 1 bead on the head pin. You can do that on your own. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is we actually need to put wire through the beads and stuff. And I totally forgot to tell you to bring wire. So I'm gonna do some YouTube magic and I'm going to, perfect! I love YouTube magic. When I forget something, I snap my fingers and up pops whatever I need. I wish that happened in real life. So now we're gonna need our wire. I have 0.45 millimeter wire and I'm going to take the safety off, or whatever you call that. That's funny, the safety. And I'm going to string my beads through. So I'm going to put 1 bead on, and then I'm going to put my bead that has the head pin, just the 1 bead that has the head pin. I'm going to put another bead on. Then I'm going to string the head pin that has 2 beads. It's coming together, coming together. And then I'm going to put another bead on. And I'm going to do the one that has the 3 beads, the head pin that has the 3 beads. And I'm going to do another bead. And I'm going to do a head pin that has the 2 beads. And then the other bead. And then the head pin that has a 1 bead. And then the last bead. Pretty simple, right? That's a pretty simple, oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but I love jewelry making and I love when it comes together. Look how cute that is. Ah, you can do so many things. So many, you could do different colors, you could do crystal, you can do whatever. But I find this necklace is so cute. It even feels like a bit elegant to me. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to get my crimping bead. I'm going to put my crimping bead on. I'm going to get my toggle. Put my toggle. So it goes crimping bead and then toggle. I'm going to wrap my wire around the toggle. Wrap my wire around the toggle. See? And then I'm going to put that wire back through the crimping bead. And you want a little bit of leeway. I always want a little bit of leeway. I'm going to take my long nose pliers and I'm going to crimp it. Yes, crimp, crimp, crimp. See, you have a little bit of leeway. It's perfect. And see, you have some extra wire. Don't cut that. Just put it right back through the beads. Put it right back through. You're going to string. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. Makes me all feel like in the festive mood and stuff because of the colors. Yes, it is almost Christmas and I'm excited. So we have our necklace. I'm going to cut off, do you see, probably about that much. And I am going to take my other crimping bead. I am going to put it through. I'm going to take my toggle. I am going to put my wire through my toggle. Get my crimping bead, put my wire through my crimping bead. Okay, so now there's a lot of gap. Do you see that? You don't want a lot of gap right there. So I'm going to take my long nose pliers. I'm going to grab the end of the wire and I'm just going to pull. And I'm going to pull until there's not any gap in there. I'm going to make sure it doesn't look too weird because if you tie it too tight, it looks kind of weird at times and it's good. So I'm going to crimp my crimping bead. Okay, I crimped my crimping bead. Now do you see this? I'm going to cut just a little bit off. I'm going to cut enough so you can put it through 1 bead. And since these are pretty big beads, I don't need to cut too much off. And then I'm going to put this wire back through my bead. I'm going to put it through my bead. Takes a little bit of time if you're a beginner and it is hard to get that wire back in, but keep practicing, keep doing it until you get it done, okay? Look at, oh my goodness, this is so cute. Oh, I get so excited about doing jewelry. Now I need my split rings. I'm going to connect my chain onto the beaded part. So I'm going to get my split ring. I'm going to get my long nose pliers and then my round nose pliers. And at the split part, you're going to pull 1 plier away from you and 1 plier towards you. Do you see that? So one went that way, one went that way. I am going to get my chain. I'm going to put my last link on one side of the chain. So do you see on my toggle, I have a little hole. I'm going to put my split ring through and then I'm going to close up my split ring. And if you have a jump ring, go ahead and use a jump ring. It doesn't matter, split ring or jump ring. And I'm going to close up and make sure there's no gap. Oh, no gap. You don't want a gap or your chain will come off or the beads will come off your chain or whatever. Oh my goodness, so cute. And we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, now we closed it up. It's all closed up. Now I just need to put my clasp on. Oh my goodness, this necklace makes me happy. Makes me happy. I love it. So I've told you before with adjustable necklaces, when you're making adjustable necklace, because this chain is big enough to be an adjustable necklace, which I will make, you can either do right down the middle. You can put the lobster clasp right down the center, right? So it's the same amount of chain on one side as the other. Or for adjustable one, you can make one side shorter than the other, which I will do. I'm gonna make one side just a tad bit shorter than the other and cut a link. And then I am going to put my lobster clasp on, and I need another split ring. So I'm gonna do some YouTube magic. I seriously feel like I've lost my head today and I just keep forgetting materials, but I love YouTube magic. You need one more split ring. So that means you need 3 split rings. So let me get you another split ring. And there you have it. I love YouTube magic. So I need another split ring. So that means you need 3 split rings. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna snap me another brain today. I'm gonna click, I'm gonna snap, and I'm gonna get another brain today. So you're gonna get your split ring and you're gonna put your lobster clasp on. And then you're going to put the shortest side for adjustable necklace. The shortest side gets the lobster clasp, okay? So I'm putting my shortest side, the shortest chain side, and then I'm going to get my round nose pliers. I'm going to get my long nose pliers, and I'm going to pull the split ring back together and make sure there's no gap. A little bit gap. Okay, perfect. And there, my friends, you have the beautiful necklace. Oh my goodness, fellow jewelers, this necklace makes me happy. I know, it is so cute. I love it. Oh my goodness. And it's almost the holiday season. I just feel very festive with these colors, and I love the design of this. I mean, I love it. Give me a big old thumbs up or comment what you think about this jewelry piece. But that's really all I got for you guys today. Before I leave, I want to pray for my viewers. I love to pray for my viewers at the end of my videos. Today, I just felt like it being the Christmas season and COVID 2020 crazy year, that it's going to be a hard holiday season for some of you, some loneliness, some disappointment because you can't get together with family or whatever the case may be. So I just want to pray for your holiday season. So God, I thank you for my viewers. God, I pray for those that are feeling really lonely right now, feeling just like they can't see people because of COVID or whatever the case may be, families far away. God, I pray, God, that you would remove that loneliness, God, and that you put your joy and your peace. God, I pray that they would get phone calls. I pray they would get video calls. God, I pray that their days would be bombarded with communication with those that they love. God, I pray that you would remove the loneliness and that you would cover with your joy, cover us with your peace, and cover us with companionship. God, we just love you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel, share my videos. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye!